We are coming to share our own experiences with you, how we got our visas approved on the first attempt.
Right.
30 seconds, visa approved.
Yes.
You want to hear that gist?
Yes.
Stay to the end. Subscribe to
it. We're about to burst about on-campus jobs paying school fees in the US.
Can on-campus jobs pay your tuition fee? Another banger from the first video we had. Guys, if you haven't watched that video on how to secure a full-time GA position in the US, please check the description of this video. You will hear the experiences of Mercy, how she got a full-time GA. She's actually paying nothing in the US. She's studying for free. For free. So if you haven't watched that video, please check it out. Today is another banger.
Yes.
Can on-campus jobs pay your tuition fee in the United States of America? Mercy, over to you.
Yes. Thank you, RG. I am so glad and happy to be back. It's always fun times hanging out with RG, guys.
Yeah.
So I want to address this. I call it a myth about on-campus jobs paying school fees. First of all, we know that school fees in America is very expensive. It's thousands and thousands of dollars per semester, and living stipends and all the things that require you to be a grown person, human being, cater for your own bills, and etc. So on-campus jobs basically cannot take 100% of your tuition fees and your living expenses. Because as an F1 student, you are only authorized to work 20 hours a week. And the 20 hours can only earn you what you would consider basic pay. Okay, and the basic pay is not enough to cater for your tuition and living expenses while in school. That is why they require that you must show sufficient sources of funding when you are making applications for admissions in US schools, because they know that on-campus jobs cannot sustain tuition payment and living expenses payment. There are certain schools also that don't have opportunities for on-campus employment. So that basically tells you that when you get admissions in those schools, you will not have an opportunity to work while in school.
Oh, yeah.
And so you must have your own sufficient sources of funding that will pay your tuition as well as your living expenses.
Guys, can you hear that? No one should deceive you.
Right.
On-campus jobs cannot pay your fee. We have seen it. It's not from hearsay. Like, we are in the land and we are seeing it. Do some mathematical calculations. Okay, let's say your tuition fee, let's bring it to the lowest amount. Let's say your tuition fee is $6,000.
Yes.
Okay, that's the lowest. You will not even find it somewhere, but let's just say that your tuition is $6,000.
Yeah.
And you are being paid $14 per hour. Okay, depending the state too, because they go according to minimum wage
requirements for each state. Varies.
So let's say, okay, let's not be too low. Let's just say the minimum wage wherever you are is $15. Okay, let's do the math. Let's say 15 times 20, because you, as an international student, you can work 20 hours per week.
Yeah.
And mind you guys, sometimes you don't even get up to the hours.
Right.
You
sometimes you will not be able to get the 20
you
hours.
will not be able to get the 20 hours sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 15 times 20 give us what? A 300.
Mm-hmm.
That's for 1 week, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky you got all your 20 hours.
Right.
Let's multiply that by 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. We're doing the math together. I'm
Mm-hmm.
using my laptop to do that mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the calculations.
Mm-hmm.
It gives us $1,200.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
That's your paycheck for 1 month, 1,200.
Right.
Remember, your school fees is 6,000.
Right.
Okay, how many months make up a semester? I think
4 months.
Yeah, I think 4
months.
So let's say times another 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives us 4,800.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your money, like your gross salary. Is it gross or net?
Yes,
your net. Net. I think all the we have assumed your pay was 16, and after all the cut all those taxes, whatever, and you got to a $15. So your net pay is 4,800. Required to pay $6,000.
On top of paying your tuition, you have to pay for your medical health insurance.
Oh yeah.
Which has to be paid every semester.
Oh yeah.
And you have to take care of your living expenses.
Yes, just house rent.
House rent, your food, your bills, electricity, water,
internet,
groceries. Yeah. So those are bills that are recurring on a month by month basis. Yeah.
So guys, tell me, we've done the calculations together. So tell me, how can 4,800 cater for a tuition of $6,000?
In addition to your living
expenses, you need to pay. Let's say your house rent is, let's just say the lowest, $300. Okay, your house rent is $300. Your groceries, let's say maybe you will spend $100
or
living expenses
per week for groceries.
That's we are our target here is the bare minimum. So let's say $100. Guys, if you add up those things, do you really think you can pay this tuition fee?
It is impossible.
It is really impossible. And like we said, sometimes you don't even get those hours.
20 hours.
You don't get the 20 hours.
Absolutely.
So at the end, instead of getting this 4,800 for a semester, you end up getting even like 2,000. We've seen it. Yeah. We've seen cases like that. We experienced it. We are in the land, right? I have seen someone who came here and taught tuition on campus jobs could cater for his tuition. But as we speak, anyway, story for another day.
Yeah.
You want another video, right? Okay, don't forget to subscribe if you want more gist. We will keep dishing it out. All what we're trying to say here is that on-campus jobs cannot pay your tuition fee.
Absolutely.
Yeah. On-campus jobs cannot. You need to secure a graduate assistantship. You need to secure a scholarship. You need to secure fellowships, merit-based scholar, anything that you can secure in order to just take out that tuition fee or for your tuition to be paid for. Then on-campus jobs can cater maybe for your living expenses. That one, but tuition, nah. Tuition, nah.
It is impossible for on-campus jobs to cater for your tuition and your living expenses because of the restrictions that the F1 visa comes with. That the F1 visa only allows you 20 hours per week. And so the 20 hours per week in comparison to the minimum wage that is applicable for every state, because it varies from state to state. So you find that the income that you get from on-campus jobs sometimes, because of even the 20 hours not being available, makes it very difficult for you to budget and say that I will use this money to pay your tuition, because it's not realistic. It's not realistic at all. You will not survive on campus jobs and pay tuition and do 1, 2, 3 things. It's impossible,
guys. It's impossible.
Yeah,
it is. So that's it. When it comes to on-campus jobs, it cannot cater for your tuition fee. So secure scholarships, GAs, fellowships, and like I said, Mercy is a recipient of a full-time GA position where she pays nothing. Like she studied in America for free.
Right.
If you want to get her services, if you want her to help you get the GAs, make you stand out from the crowd,
Right.
there is a link, there is an email I have dropped in the description of this video where you can get in contact with her. If you want to reach out to Mercy, if you want to have a one-on-one talk with her, if you want her to help you draft your resume, help you draft your SOP, your LinkedIn profile, anything, just get in touch with her. Will help you out how to stand out from the million applicants who are also fighting for these opportunities. But you can stand out if only you got the right strategy.
Absolutely.
So I bring it here to you.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's important to just be realistic if as a student to understand that opportunities are there in America, but you need to understand how the systems work, the kind of visa that you have, and all our international students, our subscribers, you will have opportunities to work on campus, but only with a restriction of 20 hours per week. And so you need to show that you have sufficient funds that can cater to your tuition when you're making your applications for schools. That is the holy grail. I don't think there's any application that has been successful without showing proof of funds. You must show proof of funds because they understand that as much as the schools offer on-campus opportunities, they know very well that though the income from on-campus opportunities is not sufficient to cover your tuition and your living expenses. There are also opportunities for students experiencing hardships, but that is a conversation for another day, okay? It does not mean that when you experience hardship, you cannot have a conversation with your school and come up with a payment plan. It's absolutely possible. They do it all the time, and you can, and it's only possible if you have established your own sources of funds that you know as much as you're going to have a payment plan, those funds will come through. It could be maybe loans from lenders. It could be funds from your family back home, you know. So you can have your monthly plan only based on knowing that your sources of funds are secured and they will come at a specific time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you, Aji.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
I look forward to your inquiries about making compelling resumes, SOPs, cover letters, optimizing your LinkedIn profile subscribers, because that is what is moving and shaking things in 2025. So subscribe, and let's engage. Send those emails, send those drafts, send those inquiries. We're here to support you to transition and get the opportunities that we're talking about. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for staying to the end. It was nice having Mercy again.
Hey.
It was nice having you again, Mercy. I'm sure my subscribers, our subscribers this time around, because this is the second time we are doing this. And we intend, guys, if you have any question for us, drop it down. We want to help you guys. We are here to help you guys. See you in our next video where we are going to share our experiences, how our visas got approved. You don't want to miss that out, do you?
That is an experience.
So hit that subscribe button because we are bringing the gist. We are coming to share our own experiences with you, how we got our visas approved on the first attempt. 30 seconds, visa approved.
Yes.
You want to hear that gist? Stay to the end. subscribe to this video, and watch out for the next video. Thank you, guys. Bye.